Hello sports fans, welcome to another like and subscribe for Ryan Speaks Geek. And today we'll be looking at Expanded Universe, the Power of the Force 2 Dark Trooper. As always, I've technically already opened this because otherwise it takes for ages and you'll just be watching me cut a figure open on a video, which is really boring. So, let's get straight into it. This is from the Dark Forces video games. So Dark Forces originally started on the PC, were ported onto PlayStation 1 and I think the N64, but they were a great series of games. It introduced us to the character of Kyle Katarn and was a really nice expansion into the universe when we only really had the games. So, first of all, Capital. Nice. Let's begin. So, from the power of magic, the figure is already released, and here's another one of these lovely card backs. So, Dark Troopers, this is the video game version, not the now made popular by the Mandalorian version, although that is cool and I hope they will make a figure of that at some point. This is another one of those great 3D diorama cards, something I think they should bring back. I am very, very hopeful they'll bring them back at some point, even though I know that's not going to happen. Still, they never learn anything and go, that worked in the 90s. Still, let's have a look at the figure itself. Oh, it came off so easily. So, here we have the main man himself. This is his blaster, goes in here. It is a beefy weapon. Le Beef. It's an awesome figure, let's be honest. It just is cool in design. It looks video gamey. It looks like what it says it is on the tin, really. Can't really go wrong. Articulation wise, it's pretty straightforward. So, take the gun over a sec. It's, you know, 5 points of articulation, but technically it's 6 points because of swivel waist. So you can have him a bit like in the Iron Man 2 face completely wrong way round. Okay, what else does he have? Accessory wise, obviously he has the gun, as previously stated. Very unusual. He does have a removable jetpack, backpack, shoulder pads. You know, if he wasn't feeling the power thing of the 80s and having those big shoulder pads, he could take them off, which is what you get looking like. And if you always wanted a stormtrooper that had a post box on him, look no further, your wish has been fulfilled, which is lovely. So, put him here. This is the jetpack. Comes around the waist, clips in the back, has two jets that are movable, which is a nice little feature. And yeah, this is technically on a little rotating bit. So I guess if you wanted to make it look more like a storage thing, you could do that. But anyway, let's pop it back on the figure. Clips on so easy. I can imagine probably a lot of these end up on eBay without the backpack. But anyway, so this is the one from the 90s. They actually re-released it in a fans poll many years later. Here it is. Slightly, vaguely different colour, possibly. It had the much golder weapon, which I do have somewhere, but it's in a box to hand, maybe somewhere. Anyway, so is nothing else different really, other than say that slight shade of silver. This one's a bit duller, and this one's a bit more shiny, and the weapon change. But that's about it. I think they'd be a great army builder, to be fair. So I quite like having them like that. I actually really got the impression that this might have inspired something else as well, design-wise, which was the power armor. There's something here. I don't know. It's very, very close design-wise. I'm just like, I don't know. I kind of feel like one was inspired by the other. Who knows? I am terrible with my video game history dates, so I don't know what came out first, Fallout, the original one, or Dark Forces, who knows? Or it could just be a coincidence for big, robot-looking metal armour. Who knows? So, I'm really happy with the figures. Now, I know what you're saying. Ryan, stop talking about the figures, tell us about the box. Because that's what everyone loves, is the box. Well, you do until you're probably into your adult. When you're a kid, box is brilliant. Everyone loves a box. Anyway, this is another one of the ones you perforate the edges, cut along the perforated edges even, and then it folds out. This is one of my favourite ones of these backdrop cards, because it's designed to look like the actual game itself. So you have the gun and the HUD at the bottom, or HUD, or whatever you want to call it. It's great. The Stormtrooper, a point of interest, It's actually a weird superimposed version of the Power of the Force 96 Stormtrooper that they've added in for some reason, which is quite cool. Yeah, I mean, design-wise, it just looks brilliant. I mean, I miss games looking like this. It's weird, you know, some people say, oh, I can't play old games anymore, it's too pixelated, the graphics aren't good enough. Never been a problem for me. There's a weird nostalgia to it, and also, I guess, because I'm really, really, really bad at video games, but enjoy playing them, it suits me down to the ground, because they had cheat codes. Remember cheat codes? I remember. So, what does it look like in here? I can show you that. Does it look? It looks good. You know, the weird thing is, I actually think this looks just as good without a figure in it, as it does with a figure. So, yeah. So I think that's it for today's episode, guys. Obviously, like, share, subscribe, and what we'll do is we'll try and make this a slightly more regular feature. If anyone accidentally is watching this on the internet, because I'm going to put it on YouTube, and has come across this out of complete boredom, welcome. I actually do intend to do more with this YouTube channel at some point. Or my name's not Ryan Speak. It's not. It's Ryan Gatterell. But I don't know. It's just something they say in the movies, isn't it? Really. Anyway, thank you for watching. You know, in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And take care. Like and subscribe.